guys, so in this video I'm going to give you the Chinese mentality. I'm going to help you a little bit on communicating with Chinese suppliers, and I'm going to do that by showing you a clip from an interview that I did with our project manager Carmen. We're running a sourcing company. For anyone who doesn't know this channel, my name is Nils. I'm living in China now since 2013, and one of the things that we do next to all our e-commerce stuff and education businesses is that we actually have a sourcing agency on the ground in China where we help private label sellers and other really product sellers that source their products in China to do it for them and help people with their headaches. Her name is Carmen. She's also a freelancing sourcing agent, and I really picked her brain in a full interview. So make sure you subscribe to get access to that full interview that's going to come out very soon. So she really goes deep into explaining a little bit of the Chinese mentality, how to communicate with Chinese factories, and how the factories are actually set up so that you can understand how everything works, so that it's easier for you to finally start sourcing your products in China the right way. Why do you think is that? Why do you think there's so many miscommunications, or why do you think there's so much, that the customer asks one thing and then the factory gives them the other? I think you told me the story the other day of I don't know, maybe you can say it was the materials and that,
Yeah, I think the mentality different.
Yeah.
Personally, I would like to connect with the supplier that younger, the boss is younger, because the generation is changing in China. And for the older generation with the boss, they really don't care, because the manufacturing now in China, they still stay in the production way. They just produce. They don't care what you want it to be, nice packaging. They don't care. Normally you order from China, one big carton box, put everything inside, maybe an OPP bag if they are nice.
Yeah.
They put the OPP bag for all the pieces inside. Okay, one carton, 500 pieces, 1,000 pieces. Okay, I ship out. That's all. I finish.
Yeah.
Done.
So it's very easy. If you have one given product and you say, okay, I want 1,000 of just this exact product, right? Then it's easy. If you want to change the product, if you want to do metal instead of plastic, then
Yeah.
I feel like oftentimes they, not that they don't care, but they care too much, where they think oh no, rather do the better price. Why not use plastic? So I think that can cause a lot of things. I always tell the story when I go to the fish market with my girlfriend. So we go to the fish market, and I feel like a puppy a little bit. I have to walk so far behind her, because if I'm with her, the price immediately higher, right? So that's kind of the thing in China. If you're Chinese, even if I talk Chinese to them, they don't care. They see, oh, it's a white guy, and then the
white guy, you're rich.
Yeah,
You white guys are rich.
Yeah, right. So I feel like that's a little bit the mentality here.
Yeah.
For people that never work with Chinese factories, what can you expect to work with them? How is the communication different? Because if for example, I order something in Germany, right? So I go to the supplier and I say, I want to order, this kind of case. But we need to have, the color needs to be different, and the zip, I don't know, needs to have a different quality. Maybe needs to have, the logo here on the thing, and that needs to be different. And then they would go and they would ask, they would be like, okay, to just confirm, you want the zip like this, right? The color, is that right for you? And then you say yes, and then they produce, and then it's done. How is that different in China?
Okay, first of all, if you really find someone, like they said, they represent the manufacturing, and they really communicate very good English and whatever. Mostly, I cannot say 100%, but it can be trading company that they have the people to do that. And then the price also, it will not be that the manufacturer price you really want to. I'm sad to say that, but the communication and the language is there. We speak Chinese, and even you speak Chinese, but you look foreigner, and they know you're a foreigner, and that will be different.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just the culture different on the mentality, and it's not only in China, I believe so. Maybe in the other country as well, and then that make it different. For what you said, you want these products to be this, it's a lot of communication. Even now, you tell me, okay, I mark down, okay, what you need, and then I know how to talk with the manufacturer. But when you go to the manufacturer, they will think that, hey, what produce is good. Why you need to put this?
Yeah.
Why you need to change this? We only make this. If you really want to, they give you a very high MOQ. Maybe 10,000, 50,000.
Because they don't want to deal with that, right? They just want to make it and ship it off.
Because the machine, the daily production is this. And if you want to change it, they need to change. They need to start a new mode. They have many things. And then they calculate, okay, what kind of benefits or how many profit I can get from this order. And then it's not too much.
Yeah.
Why
and
I
not
need
too much
to do
is
this?
relative. Because I think a lot of like when Amazon sellers start out, I think what is a lot of profit.
Yeah.
You know, if people make, you know, $100,000 a year or $1 million a year for a Chinese factory, that's really just pocket money, right? I mean, that's a salaries for a month or two, you know. Like, I think the communication issue is not so much about not understanding each other. I think it's more about not understanding the culture, right? Because when you communicate with factories, they also give you stupid answers. They also don't understand what you want, or they also send you samples that are like, you order a green sample and they send you a red one. And say, okay, when you order, it's gonna be fine. Just imagine it's the right thing.
But sometimes even me, between Chinese and Chinese, we also have this problem, you know, because you understand, like me, I understand the Western side, like what a customer needs, and I pass this information to the manufacturer. For example, like as I mentioned before, they send me the sample, and actually it's totally different with what I requested. And then they say, oh, you just imagine.
Yeah.
Look, this is not, I know you need the metal, but now we don't have metal in the hands. We use plastic instead. But imagine.
Yeah, it's going to be the same.
It will be similar. Oh, this is not black color. Yeah. When you order the big one, we will give you metal and black color.
Sure.
But now the sample we cannot because we don't have. But they don't understand the sample need to be exactly the one that you are going to order.
You don't get frustrated or hung up when they send you the wrong sample. You just give them a call and say it's wrong. And also, it's so quick in China because you just, how long does it take to get a sample? Like if you order a simple sample, how long?
Well, 1 to 2 days.
Yeah. Do you pay for the samples?
Maximum 3. Yeah, sure. Yeah. We need to pay for the sample and the domestic shipping, but it's cheaper. That's for example, like why the customer notify us, because if every time a sample sent far away take like half a month, arrive in USA or Europe, and the sample is not exactly what they need, and then they have no middle person like me, like a sourcing agent, they send to me and say, no, this is not the customer. I return and they, hey, make a new one. Exactly like this. That's what the customer wants. And then finally, with me, I check everything. I make videos and pictures with the customer. Hey, this is your sample. What do you think? Do you want to adjust a little bit or modify a little bit? If no, you're satisfied, okay, I send you the sample.
I speak to people on the phone. As soon as people go and say, you know, I tried it, I did it, and I went through all the hassle, then it's easy. You know, it's like, okay, well, welcome as a customer. People are very smart then and say, okay, there's a no-brainer decision to go with a company like this. But when people just start out, they don't believe yet, you know.
Yeah, but you know, in China, the manufacturer, or I don't know in the other countries, it's the same. Manufacturer, they have normally the fixed production line. So they have the machines, and they have the technical guy to set up all the process, what to produce. So they prefer every day, every month, every year, it just keep production, no problem. Then they don't need to have too much to change packaging something, because first of all, the workers, they pay very low salary. So they are not really like well training or like high education, go to the university or something, you know. They're just workers, and then they hear what they be told, and then they will produce. So if like a customer come out, I want these pieces and that piece and that pieces, and then pack into the nice packaging and put in a carton box, then for them it's like a difficult, like a problem. If you don't order a lot, or the boss of the company, they don't have this mindset. Now this is the customer need, and this will be the future. If they don't think about that, then probably it will be very difficult to organize. Yeah, that's why I like to work with those younger boss that have the mindset that, oh, this is what the customer needs, like customized box, everything. I have like recently I deal with some, and mostly it's like that, like you bundle different products together. I have a customer that they need like a party set, 16 pieces of everything. 16 it was really a mess. Like 16 pieces of cup, paper cup, 16 pieces of the bigger plate, the small plates, and fork and knife and everything.
I've been there.
Oh yeah, like if you ask all the manufacturing, no, one package, 1,000 pieces, and then you make yourself.
So let me know in the comments below how you liked this video. Also, let me know what questions you have for Carmen, because then I will ask her for you and present all the results here again on this YouTube channel. Also, if you want us to source your product for you, if you want Carmen and me to work on your project and, help you source your product, there's a link below in the description where you can schedule a call with me. We get on the phone, I can explain you the whole process, how we usually work, and then we can get started on sourcing your product in China, which is really exciting because that oftentimes is a start of a new business and of new cycle of your life. So I'm very excited to work with you soon. I'm very excited to give you the next part of this video tomorrow. So make sure that you subscribe to this channel. Make sure you hit the bell as well, because if you don't do that, then YouTube does not notify you when we launch the full interview or other parts of the interview. And I really don't want you to miss the full thing. So make sure you do that right now if you haven't done that already, or if you just subscribed and you don't have that bell on, well, now is a perfect time to do that. So I'll catch you tomorrow, and I'm very thankful for you to taking the time and watching the video until this point.